Welcome to Mango Bay. We have a Junglee story about me doing a wedding gig from hell. We talk about Devashayam, an Indian man who was canonized by the Catholic Church. We talk about Al-Qaeda, now rebranded as Al-Qis, coming in the mix, talking shit.
We also talk about the origins of several old-timey phrases. Bitch tits. This is an episode about bitch tits primarily. It's an incredible phrase. Get it? It's a very funny episode. We'll see you soon. Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay. Oh. Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Mango Bay. Your Mango Bay.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/MangoBay. Mango
Bay.
Hello. One-stop shop for South Asian recklessness. We're two best boys who are comics in the brown scene. And we bring you the news, we bring you the ideas, we bring you the recklessness, we bring you the stuff. Patreon coming in hot.
Listen, you guys will do whatever you want to do. So just do that. It'll be fine, regardless.
How you doing?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm good.
You're a little subdued today. I don't know. I'm not feeling the
I'm
energy.
subdued today.
Little.
Yeah, I'm chill.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. I came in hot. I apologize if I came in too hot.
No, not at all. You're fine.
We got Junglee of the week. I was on the road. I was doing a DC gig, and you know how the classic setup of like uncles in the front, you know, Bengali gig, uncles in the front, hands up.
Is that a wedding?
Wedding.
Why would you ever put them in the front? Period. You know, they're not the people who signal mirth,
dude. And also, I guess if they die, you'll know first.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they die in the back, no one's gonna know. Old ass uncles, right? Right? Hate these guys. Bengali wedding. I'm doing 20 minutes. So what happens is, before my set, they have a guy do a speech, but he's so fucking old.
Yeah,
it's the grandpa of the guy. They put him on a lav mic, right? You can't even hold the mic up, right? So they put him on a lav mic. He goes up. I love this couple and all good. Go sit down. They bring me up, right? All the kids are on one side. All the uncles are on one side, right? So I stick on that side.
The kids.
I'm hitting the kids' side. Bada boop, bada boop. They're all guys, all vibes. Tamasha, party, right? Middle of the set, all of a sudden, I just hear middle of the joke, just.
No. That's in many ways the least hostile reaction.
It was a nice heckle because he was asleep.
Yeah.
They forgot to turn off his mic, and there was this loud ass.
Get a mic? Shut the fuck up.
They forgot the laugh mic was still on.
So this is that uncle.
Yes. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Mid joke on a mic, fully turned on. I look back and there he is, just fucking laid out. This guy just sleeping during my set, heckled by REM cycle.
Oh man,
heckled by the REM cycle. It was. We went over. He did some jokes. Yelled at it. We took the mic off.
You played with the mic. You played
with
it?
the mic. You
Did
know,
you pretend to interview him
a little bit. The whole deal.
Yeah.
Hey, uncle, how am I doing? Yeah. Party. It's a party, right? I can't tell you how much uncles don't even laugh at good riffs on the bad joke. So they
didn't even laugh at that. The uncles didn't.
You know, that's the ultimate in comedy. Yeah. Like 100% win.
Right.
Where if you do a joke on your joke that bombed or something, everyone laughs.
Right.
It's so meta. It's so present. Imagine that foolproof line going, and then Uncle's just absolutely not.
Yeah, of course.
Again, no. I hate this. No.
I don't understand why they keep getting comedians at their ceremonies.
Everyone hates it.
They should just get jugglers. I think because their conception is comedian, make us laugh. And they're thinking of an old-timey clown who's going to humiliate himself like a rodeo clown, you know, and spray seltzer in his own face.
Why is he not taking shit on floor?
Yeah.
Why is he not falling down?
Yeah, why isn't he falling down yet? What's up with all the words, you know?
You know?
That's what they think a comedian is. He's clowning around.
Dude.
And every time, last time I did an Indian wedding, and they pay well, which is great.
That's what it is. That's really what it is.
You know, that's the thing. But afterwards, they have to regret it because nobody enjoys it. Maybe that's the humiliation of just like, let's watch this man wither and die on stage.
That was worth every penny. That's what they're paying for.
Right.
In fact, if we had a good time, they'd ask for their money back. I laughed a lot.
Yeah,
that was not.
It's
give
true.
me my 2,000.
It's true. I think that's. I don't know why they keep doing it. Last time I did a wedding, it was a. I think it was a Pakistani wedding actually. And
you think Indian weddings are hard? Let's just add Islam to it.
They were very nice. they were
nice.
very nice actually, and I was very nervous about it. They were super nice people. They were laughing. But, you know, just you can't really hit all the jokes. You know what I mean? There's definitely, you have to edit out certain parts of your jokes. Yeah. And, you know, at one point, this 5-year-old's like, he's not funny.
Oh, God, he's running around.
And I'm just like,
oh, God.
Bitch, if you're not careful, it's 2 years, you're getting married. And then that brought everyone back.
There it is.
I was like, it's brutal, though. I think it's the most humiliating thing. Every time it doesn't happen that often that I get the approach, but I'm like, I don't think I want to do this. You know? I don't know why they would want me to do this. Like, if you see enough of my content, you see I'm not like a wedding-friendly guy. You know, I'm kind 100%. Of a dark comedian. So
it's like interesting because it's like, you know, I try to charge way more than humanly possible for them to say yes. And half the time they'll be like, of course, yeah. 2,500 for 10 minutes. Come down.
Insane, dude.
Really hate all these things. And I do think there's some sort of masochism in there. There's
masochism.
Not whatever that is. Did I just learn that word? Am I Eric Adams?
No, keep going.
Masochism.
Technically, you're right. It's just, I've never heard it pronounced with such flourish. Masochism.
I kind of became Arnold Schwarzenegger for 1 second.
This is my son. He's a masochist.
That's the eyes wide shut people.
Yeah.
A little the pinkies out masochist. I apologize for that word.
To the masochist community.
Oh my God, sorry about that.
But sorry, you were saying you are a masochist?
And so I kind of did it, and it was just like, oh, bro, it was just so fucking shit. It was just it was just like half the side is good, but you know the side of the uncles is so disgusting.
Yeah.
That I could feel like the muck on my neck, you know?
Yeah.
Just, and you look back, and I do a joke in Bengali to bring him, like a little pandering bitch. And I'm like, here's a Bengali joke for y'all. Ek, dui, teen, char, paanch, choy, shat, aat, you know? Mm-hmm. Get in there. And they're like, this is even worse. Bro, it was, and then I just go back to the fun people, and it was all great. But, oh, God.
So you're doing it to the kids' table, pretty much.
Kids' table. You know what I'm saying? And that, it was just, bro, it was fun as fuck, but also like, when I heard...
Yeah, he probably wasn't even asleep. He was probably heckling. He was probably heckling. I had my uncle in town recently, and he was like, he's like, I hadn't seen him at all since he's been here. I felt really shitty about that. But I was like, hey, listen, I got a show tonight. Let's try and meet for a drink or something. He's like, no, we're gonna come to the show. And I was like, please don't.
And they did.
No, thank God he didn't.
Okay.
Thank God he's like lights out pretty early these days. So it was an 8:00 show too, but I was like a 9:00 show. So I was like, thank God he didn't. But I was terrified of him coming because he's not the most. I can tell him jokes one-on-one sitting there, but I can't see him wanting to be supportive of my dreams per se.
In fact, even the idea of you going for it is probably just a little icky. You know? Like, this guy's jumping around a lot.
Do you think you're a masochist?
What?
Do you think you're a masochist?
I think suffering is imperative in life.
Because you do rush towards things that will brutalize you, you know, people specifically.
I'm sure people, my voice, you know, it's just like a natural expression. I yell, I pain. Pain is how I know I'm going somewhere.
Yeah.
Is that a love for it? I don't know. But I see it as an essential element in every ounce of my day.
Right.
So I guess.
To suffer.
Yeah. Too much comfort. Like if I'm hanging out, if I do 2 shows in one night in one place, that between where I'm just hanging out,
that doesn't feel good ever.
I feel terrible.
Yeah.
I need the pain of the movement. I need to hustle. I need to feel sweat.
Yeah. I mean, pain is a very necessary ingredient for growth, right?
I think it's the only ingredient in growth.
It's really the thing that you need is that discomfort. I always wonder about comedians being masochistic because you're doing something that's so brutal and so prone to error and humiliation that I wonder if there's a little part of it where it's like you get kind of hard when you bomb. And then, of course, there's comedians who are sadistic and that they suck so bad and they're just inflicting it on audiences and they feel no pain from bombing.
They feel joy that they're ruining people's lives.
Yeah.
In 10-minute increments. But it's like... That's a subconscious thing that you have to realize is that if you want to be good at something, you have to love pain.
You have to suffer.
So anyone who's a masochist and that sucks if you're a masochist.
You're sticking with it.
I
No,
don't
stay
know.
with it now.
What's going on? What's
Stay with
going
it now.
on? Who the fuck knows? Masochists who have no skills.
Yeah.
I don't like those guys. It's like you just like the pain. You're not using this to grow in any way.
Give me an example of that.
Like just getting whipped and stuff.
Oh,
You know?
that, yeah.
Like you're not using this to better yourself. Like no, I just like getting whipped for no reason.
Apparently, like hotshot CEOs and like captains of industry. Apparently, those are like big time masochists. Like they go to dungeons.
Sure.
They go to a mistress. They get their testicles stepped on.
I mean, even the female ones who come in,
Right.
They torch South American nations and they go to the boyfriend's house and go like they do their baby voice.
Right,
like,
right,
here now.
right.
I'm hungry.
Choke me.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Choke me. So I think everyone has that. The more power you have in real life, I guess the more you want to lose it in the bedroom.
In your off time.
The off time,
You know?
off business hours.
Yeah.
So that was fucking annoying. I hope that guy is dead, the uncle.
He sounds like he wasn't too far off.
Oh God, please! I hope he snores his way. He stops snoring. Everyone cheers.
Even when he's dead, he's gonna be snoring.
My first applause break is when he dies. Everyone's like, yeah. So yeah, that was the young story of the week. Insane heckle. Guy snoring during my set. Pretty wild. With his mic on. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I'm sorry you had to go through that. But not really, because it's hilarious.
It's whatever.
It is very funny.
It's
to,
life.
To someone literally snoring. But who else would it be? The thing is, Indians snore really intensely,
Bro,
too.
we all have like glottal issues.
We've got extreme.
Everyone's got like sleep apnea because the amount of dust that's been in our country for like generations is just allergen producing.
Dude, I'm just waiting to inherit my uncle's sleep apnea, CPAP. Or whatever. They're going to hand it down to me like
Bro,
you're next.
Indians in Delhi will take a Claritin. They'll shit out the full pill.
Yeah.
Claritin has no bear.
It's like corn for them.
It's corn. It's like, what are you doing, buddy? You think you can beat Delhi air?
Like I have never not like tortured women that who have slept in the same bed with me with snoring. I snore like but I've had uncles where it's just like, what is going? This is like bebop. At this point, this is like you're scatting and you're so like,
Dude,
I'm like, are you gagging on some balls right now?
It's like they're like, I hate gay people. Go sleep.
Yeah.
You sound like fucking Liberace, dude.
They're just gagging. I remember road trips where uncles from India are with us and they're falling asleep in the back of the van and we're just like, what the fuck is going?
Dude, I swear to God, most white ghost stories, probably an Indian guy's a neighbor of that guy's house.
Yeah.
And he was just sleeping next door. Every ghost story ever probably was that. Indian, and I have it too.
It's like a true epidemic for Indians. You snore a lot?
Every time I've slept with a girl, like for years, it's been, I wake up and they're just concerned, you know?
Yeah, mine get pissed though eventually.
Yeah.
And then there's a thing they get earplugs. I have a ton of earplugs here.
Oh yeah, cute.
Because the earplug they don't work.
Bro, I think Van Gogh had an Indian boyfriend. That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what I think. Yeah. Ah! Fuck.
But I think
Sandyam,
it's a life ruining thing for them.
Yeah.
Because they don't get sleep, and then they need their sleep in the morning, and then they get up and they have to go out into their day, and they're all fucking cranky. And they're fucking snapping on people, and like you could lose your job. You could get into a fight. You could get arrested because you have an Indian partner.
And then if you get drunk that day, so snoring after you get drunk is even worse.
Yeah.
So then I've gotten videoed while I was snoring after drunk with allergies. Drank on the allergies.
Yeah.
Already have the gene. Bro, I was Nosferatu for like a full 8 hours. Just like there was like a pentagram that was being formed and just like light was coming up.
Yeah.
It was fucking insane, dude. I don't know why we have it. Indians, Bengalis, Desis. I think it's the air quality of our nations.
It's not always, maybe. It's not always been. It's been past like 30 years where air quality's been shitty. But I don't know what the fuck it is with these people. I think it's a glutinous thing problem.
I remember one time I bunked with a comic in a festival who was also a bad snorer. Yeah. So we were doing like the worst barbershop quartet of all time.
It was like a rap cipher. It was a snoring battle.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It was like him waking me up. I was waking him up. He was waking me up, you know? Oh my God. It was fucking brutal. But it's like, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know how to stop it. You know,
I don't know either.
CPAP machine. What am I?
CPAP. Yeah, no,
What am I?
you look like Bane.
Yeah,
You
you
put the
fucking-
Bane mask on at night.
Exactly. I don't think that's like something you can use in life.
I don't know. I'm still pretty young. I don't want to have my girlfriend be like, hold on a second, baby.
Yeah.
You know, time for bed.
Hold
you
on.
know, let me just slip into something more comfortable. Puts on the CPAP mask.
The
like
third breath, she's cheating on you.
Yeah, it's no
She
good.
She's cheating on you.
It's no good,
You
dude.
can bang like fat Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
That's what it feels like.
It sucks, dude.
It's rough.
It sucks. Heart goes. I'm glad I never talked about this with you. I also have like a very bad.
I feel so bad for so many women I've been with. They're
Yeah.
just- luckily, my girlfriend now, a true keeper, she snores herself.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so that's
But she's
pretty.
smaller. Her snores be like, oh,
She's tiny, but man, she got.
Oh, yeah, she got the pipes?
She's got a big head.
oh God.
You know, I mean that in the best way possible. It's a beautiful head, but she'd be out there with the jaw open,
With the George Oregon. Okay.
you know, getting in there, and I'm like, okay, you know, this is at least not going to be.
Dude, why is Harry Potter here? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was Voldemort was sniffing. Oh my
That's
God.
it's, I'm like, at least now I'm like, okay, this is kind of acceptable. Like that I snore. I don't feel so bad about. I don't think I snore as much now because
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. I don't monitor my sleep. I
Bro.
probably do.
I probably have sleep apnea. I'll probably die from the, you know, like some comics have died of sleep apnea problems. They
Shit. What?
these are all fat guys, you know? So these fat dudes kind of just stop breathing.
Okay, so it can't just be. Is it just the apnea, or is it that they're
Fat as
fucking?
fuck?
They're fat as fuck. You know, it's a heart attack or whatever.
Dude, how fat you gotta be that when your body's at rest, it's too much work?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly. Like when you're sweating in your
this is
sleep.
now- like he's in the break room, like, that's
I
the
know.
body.
Seriously, at Type 5, that's their doctor recommended cardio.
I feel like I'm not a doctor, but I feel like type 2 can't be the last type of diabetes. I feel
No,
like some
no,
of y'all,
no.
you look at some of these guys. You're
In
like,
India, they're
you're
definitely-
like type 16 or something, bro.
Listen, apparently, I think in South India, diabetes is like huge. It's the wave there.
Yeah.
And I always used to look at South India. It's like, y'all are mad healthy. Y'all are like
Yeah.
thin. But then there's a certain point where what I call South Indian puberty, where they just get
Oh,
that
yeah.
fucking bulbous belly that pops out. And it's like all rice.
Oh my
And
God.
then they get like wicked diabetes, you know?
100%. We never stop with the rice either. The rice keeps going.
The rice keeps going.
Yeah, the rice never stops.
Imprinted itself on me is going to a restaurant in Chennai, and it's like a very famous Chettinad restaurant, and they got the banana leaves plates, and
Yeah.
and there's somebody just coming around with a vat of rice, and they're just putting like 2 pounds of rice on everyone's leaf. This is how they're eating it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, it's a suppository at this point. I'm just
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm also disgusted with it too. If I have like a sticky rice, sometimes they give me extra sticky rice. I'll just fucking like do that little like.
That's the
Clam.
move. The little.
Oh, when you're at this level,
Yeah,
it's
you scoop it into
you
your
can't
mouth,
escape.
yeah.
That's type. It's coming.
Indian bodies are a curious thing, dude.
It really disgusting. Because it's like no matter how fat you are, the calves will pop out.
Right.
What's that about?
Yeah, it's
Fat. Fat.
It's
Why?
It's wild, dude.
There's always clap action.
I saw something the other day where somebody was like on TikTok or something. He's like, actually, heart disease among Indians is actually because of colonialism. And I'm like,
Bitch.
is it?
Have you seen the Pani Puri
You
stand?
know, is it? Yeah. I mean, seriously, I have a cousin who divorced her husband. It was a love marriage. Keep in mind, this is why. She divorced her husband because he was such a little baby man that
Yeah.
he would eat like pani puri at like midnight and then wake up and be like, I'm having a heart attack. And she would have to like, you know, be like, let's go to the hospital, I guess. And no, he's got the fucking
Here's the thing,
pani puri-itis,
Bro,
you know?
here's the thing, though.
choctitis.
Bro, this is how India, right? You'll go to the hospital and they'll just feed you more pani puri.
Yeah, I know.
It's
It's
like,
like-
I'm going to give you 2 milligrams of more tamarind.
No, we need to even this out with some papri
Some
chaat.
papri chaat.
You know? That's what
got
it
the
is.
shot, dude.
You know?
They just got the doctor on the fat fryer.
Yeah.
Just fucking doing jalebi, the jalebi art.
They do so many weird things that and it's like we're not that healthy. That's the thing about Indian food and
know.
living in India. It's not like
Yeah.
we're not living like Ayurvedically. Indians aren't doing that, you know.
Because here's the thing. I mean, here's how you know Indian food is kind of insane. Is that if you go right now to India without doing anything and just eat a thing from the street food, you will shit your pants for 3 days.
Shit your pants right away.
And that's all veg. That's all veg.
Pure
baby.
veg, dude.
That's pure veg. Okay.
Because they use like motor oil to like deep fry food there.
Bro.
You know.
They have the $6 a gallon motor oil, OPEC
Yeah.
approved.
Seriously.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, That's what I'm saying. It's like I didn't eat any street food last time I went to India.
And you can't anymore.
You know, it's just
You can't anymore. It's just too disgusting too.
Bro.
We talked about that. It's too dirty on the roads, the air pollution.
bro.
You know?
Bro, they're like, in fact, they have like the petrol, like, the pumps. They just got it in the fucking thing. They got dudes like, you know, how, like white people dunk for apples. They got the same thing, but for fat fryers, these guys are just like, ah.
And then they use their hands to just pick something out of a deep fryer. And I'm like, this is so gnarly on so many
Y'all are
levels.
some gnarly people who I love, but there's got to be some limits, you know? Jesus Christ, oily food, bad snoring. We gotta.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. We always end up with these pot bellies and stuff. I'm working hard. I put on about 5 or 6 pounds over the past, over the winter, I'd say. And I've been working hard to get rid of it, trying to figure it out. And I'm just like, fuck, man.
Dude, it's hard for me. I mean, I'm getting to the bucket stage. And the other day, my mom, again, the first thing she said, I haven't talked to her in like 4 days. She's like, hello, your face is fat.
Yeah, big face.
Big face McGee. And I just can't. My moms have a way of just right there, just fucking pissed, you know? You told me about this too. Like your mom totally called you fat.
Yeah, she fat shamed me.
I'm going to run to Nepal now.
And then I basically, I lost like 15 pounds immediately in tears.
God damn it, dude.
She's like, big. Like, fuck, she's right.
That's nice, bro.
He's like, Mom, your body shape. She said, don't come to with that New York pussy bullshit.
You know, shameful.
Yeah.
That gut.
Yeah.
That gut is
He's
the
like,
shame
I
of
am
this whole
ashamed of your body. Like, that's
Speaking
fair.
of body shaming,
Yeah.
every time I look at you, I cry.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like that body is a shame, indeed.
I have eye sodium because of the water leaving my eyes. Because of looking at your fat fucking body, huh? You fat fuck. You fat fuck.
Bitch tits.
Bitch tits.
Little bitch tits.
You know, Pranav is Sanskrit for bitch tits. Bitch tits.
For bitch tits
First,
McGee.
the bitch tits McGee. The first guy who thought of the word bitch tits.
Is a great man.
Unbelievable.
It's a great man.
There's two phrases that I think are the most genius, and these are just like these folk heroes.
Yeah.
Is bitch tits, and the guy who thought of I woke up at the ass crack of dawn.
It's crack it on.
He just took, because it was crack of dawn.
Yep.
He's like, I'm going to put ass behind it. I'm going to put ass behind Why? Why? For no reason.
You know, he didn't like waking up early. That's it.
He's
like, it's the ass crack now. Right? It's the laziness of America coming through.
Because the first time he said that in a room, everyone was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, the ass crack. And they're like, who is this genius?
What the fuck is going on?
He was the janitor at the place. Then they're like, then next thing you know, he's CEO because he came up with ass crack
at dawn. And this is the CEO of Dawn Dish Soap, probably. You know, I don't want to wake up at the ass crack of dawn. Stop the mob.
Do it again. Say it again. Say it again.
That's his Goodwill Hunting. You know, he's just this linguistic genius.
That and bitch tits. Amazing.
Bitch tits. Same guy,
you know what, though? What I love about that is they're both men who are describing things that are happening at the decline of American industry and masculinity.
Sure.
Where it's laziness. I don't want to get up. It's not the crack of dawn anymore. It's the ass crack of dawn.
That'll work
and
out.
then bitch tits. Because I'm sitting behind a computer all day or whatever, and I've developed mammaries, male mammaries. You know, man-maries.
Yeah, dude. When a man is tired, you will create some beautiful work.
Shut up, bitch tits.
Shut up, bitch tits.
It's undeniably.
Here's the thing. Also, the term fat fuck is not even a real term. Some guy just was so lazy. He's like, dude, you're a fat fuck.
Yeah.
What, fat fuck's not a noun? I don't care. That's what you are.
Exactly.
These are
That's what you are, you dumb fuck.
you dumb fuck and you're a fat fuck. What does that mean? But all I know is that it hurts.
Yeah.
The laziest attacks that are just the most enduring roast in history. Hey, you fat fuck. Your bitch tits are in my way. I got to get up at the ass crack of dawn. Don't you get it?
It's saying tits is not enough. You know, it's not saying you got tits. It's
Right.
Your bitch tits now.
If I told you had tits, that's enough to change your whole life.
Yeah. The bitch tits is a whole
Not only are they tits, they have no confidence either.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not perky.
Yeah. They're not perky tits. They're saggy.
They're sad,
tits.
insecure, bitch tits. Holy shit. Holy shit. And that's rough. That's rough. The beginning of bitch tits was a rough time for fat fucks.
That, another good phrase, tripping balls. Like, what does that even
Again,
mean?
lazy people who have created enduring phrases.
You know,
Tripping
What is
balls.
tripping? Like, what could be the etymology?
Because what happened was some straight guy tripped so hard he sucked a dick. And he's like, I guess I trip balls, literally.
Really?
You think so?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's like, it's making me hallucinate to think about what the phrase, does it have to do with
balls.
testicles? I'm tripping balls, man.
Or I guess it was such a straight culture that if you saw balls, you knew that you were
hallucinating. That made you hallucinate?
Because you're like, I can't be gay. I must be just on acid.
I'm on acid right now. I'm tripping balls right now. I just see testicles everywhere.
Maybe you're gay, Harold. No, I'm tripping. I'm on acid. Only way I could have gotten to this gay club is if I was on acid. Not my natural inclination.
Or is it like your head feels like a testicle, maybe?
Oh, a tingling?
Like you've got balls in your head
Yeah,
and
okay.
they're kind of banging
Tripping
around.
balls?
Tripping balls, bitch tits, ass crack of dawn.
Or you took so much acid you found an orgy somehow and just fell.
That would also
You know,
make sense.
tripping
Yeah,
balls
I've had
over.
weird sexual experiences while hallucinating.
Sure.
You know, I've never heard the phrase tripping. Accidentally tried the dick, but hey, tripping anal.
I'm tripping vag right now. That doesn't even sound good at all. I'm tripping vag.
Tripping vulva.
I'm tripping vulva.
I think that's what it would be for women. Is I'm tripping vulva.
Tripping vulvas right now.
Yeah, I'm
dude.
tripping flaps right now. I'm tripping flaps,
I'm
sis.
tripping gash.
I'm tripping gash.
Tripping gash.
All these old timey phrases for vagina were not nice
At all.
Slash, gash, hatchet wound. I'm
That's
like,
what they
these
called
are
a one night stand back in the day. The old slash and gash.
yeah,
The old slash and gash. Oh, God.
gash and dash.
The gash and dash.
Gash and dash. It's horrible. Truly horrible.
Oh God.
Men genitals, we've had it pretty. Our slurs or whatever. Balls, dick,
Yeah.
Johnson.
The gash and dash.
Gash though. Gash is like, ooh, calm down.
That's
sew that thing
disgusting. The
up.
old timey.
Yeah.
If they did a golden shower back in the day and left, it was called the pee and flee.
The pee and flee, the splash and dash.
The splash and dash.
Splash and dash could be it as well. The tinkle and
tinkle toodle.
Tinkle and
The tinkle-
toodle.
the tinkle
Tinkle
toodle.
toodle.
Jesus Christ.
Little,
Tinkle toodle.
hey, what are you doing here, Bob? At the old BDSM dungeon? I was just here for a little tinkle
Little
toodle.
tinkle doodle. Oh, me too there, Harry. We got 2 for 1 tinkle doodle Tuesdays. Tinkle doodle Tuesdays.
Oh,
my
God.
Brown of the week, shall we?
Round of the week? Yeah. Let's get into that. Well, we've got a few candidates today.
I would say the canonical, right? The
The Pope is canonized.
this Indian man called, his name is Devashayam.
Devashayam. Yeah. Tamil guy.
Tamil guy.
From the 1700s.
I learned a lot about canonization just from reading this shit. So first of all, I want to go over this one thing that he changed his name to Lazarus.
Yeah.
When he got
Yeah.
What? Y'all
And then they
doing too
rechanged
much?
it in. They rechanged it to like Devashayam, apparently.
God damn. What happened to Paul? What happened to Luke?
I know.
I feel like the converts, I swear to God, we might have talked about this already. They always be doing the most. Converts be always doing the most. They never start like all the white converts to go to Islam. It's never Ahmed. It's never Mo. It's always like Zulfikar, Qiyamat.
There's always got to be many syllables.
It's gotta be like-
just so there's no mistaking.
No,
it.
I am fucking Muslim, dude. I guess I get it. You don't want to like lose your dad.
Yeah, you don't want to be going as Mo. You know what I mean? You don't want to get any confusion about what this is about here. You know,
My
You're
name
like,
is-
my name's Allah.
Yeah,
you know what I
dude.
mean? At some point,
You know that's a white guy. Like, can I get Allah?
they're like, you're out. You're
Jesus,
done.
buddy,
You're done, bro. Get the fuck out. You're done.
Get this guy out of here.
We're not Catholic, okay?
Dude, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but I've seen white converts in my mosque, and like they'll always wait till the end of the prayer on Fridays. We have a very special guest this evening. Because even the imam will become a little white for the white convert, make him feel welcome for the first day, right? No jihad talk that day, right?
Yeah.
It's all fun and games. It's all about how women get enough money in the divorce, all that fun stuff for the whites. So those khutbahs are always very nice. No one's going to hell on Dylan Day, right? It's our D Day.
Dylan Day.
That's our D Day. So they'll end the khutbah and be like, guys, are you ready for a special treat? We have a new white convert, and comes Dylan. They say, say the words La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, and then you'll be like, Dylan's a Muslim now. And then I remember one time the guy was like, sick. Like that was the first word as a Muslim. Sick.
I love the idea that they treat them like little children. They're like the imam's ducking down, like, how are you, Dylan?
This guy's 45.
Yeah, he's like 45 years old.
Are you good?
Hey, look at him.
Hey. And then it's like, it's all very nice white Islam.
Yeah.
You know, you good? You want some food? We have pork over there if you want. Little side for you, Dylan. One day of pork is no problem. The next day, it's like strapping a bomb to his chest.
Yeah,
okay, Dylan,
exactly.
off you go.
Now that we got that out of the way, now that we got your foreskin, you're in, bitch.
They did it secretly.
Yeah.
The guy was just like turning around. Hey,
He unscrewed his foreskin.
it's the got your nose, but Muslim.
Yeah.
You, know? You got your foreskin.
Foreskin.
Oh, what's that? Oh, is that? It just keeps coming out. Like,
Got your soul.
so he's a saint now. I didn't realize how you had to be a saint, bro. Apparently, it's like you have to first of all you have to die.
You have to die.
You have to die.
Yeah.
5 years have to go by apparently. Then you have to. They go if you are seen as a heroic deeds guy, they call you venerable, and you're like, okay, now you're the guy who did heroic deeds. Now to be a saint, that has to be a miracle has to be happened. But not just a miracle; it has to have happened like by someone invoking your name in prayer after you died.
And I think there have to be witnesses too.
Witnesses.
Right?
So but that's one miracle. Then you get beatification. Then you're like one step in. You can have 2 fucking miracles.
Oh shit.
To get to the sainthood. So this guy had 2 fucking miracles attributed to his name.
Yeah.
To become a.
What were the miracles? I didn't read what the miracles were.
I don't even know. Some Indian kid wanted to be an artist, and he's
Yeah.
and he got to be one.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is this? Holy shit, he's a painter. That's one.
I think I read in the article in the Washington Post where apparently in the past 15 years they've canonized 6 Indian saints. I'm like, this is a little fishy. This is marketing now. That's what this is.
A little bit.
You know?
The thing is it's like the Christians came into India, right? They got the Dalits and the Adivasis, and they're like, hey, you know what? Where y'all go right to the
They
top.
didn't even really get most of them either.
Right.
You know, that's
Dude,
the thing.
How bad a PR you got to be that a Dalit is like, no, I'm going to stay at the gooch of my
I'm going to
society.
stay here cleaning shit.
No. I like the shit more than
Yeah,
whatever that shit
yeah.
is.
I'd rather be abused by these guys than...
Because those white guys weren't charming. Those little missionary guys, like,
No.
hey, come on in. It's like,
No, not at all.
no, I have a golden shower to eat against my will. I have to eat some Brahmin's piss. Can I go now, please? Okay, you don't want to stay a little bit? Have a good time.
The yellow lane. He's like, I'm working my way up.
You know what
All
I'm saying?
right?
Hustle.
Next life, I'm going to be a merchant, bitch.
Hustle hard,
Right?
bitch.
Yeah.
Hustle hard, bitch. Y'all ain't know.
Grind set.
Y'all ain't know. Hustle and flow. Starring Devashayam, bitch. Dude. So wait, let me get this right. So if it's okay, so in the top is Brahmins, right?
Yeah.
Priests and teachers. Then you got the Kshatriyas.
Kshatris, yeah.
Kshatriyas.
Yeah.
Which is the
warrior, princely.
Then you got the Vaishya.
Yeah, those are like merchants.
Merchants.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Then you got Dalit.
No, then you have Shudras.
Shudras, which are like the laborers.
Yeah, laborers.
Then you got Dalits, and then you got women right underneath.
All the way at the
women.
bottom.
You want to see untouchable? Well, let's go one.
And then you've got Catholics right underneath that.
And then you got my mom's caste system, which is me right below that. Just right. My mom's personal pyramid.
So this guy, I guess, he they say he fought against the caste system. I don't think he did necessarily that either. I think he was just like the first brown convert, maybe, of an upper caste is what it was.
He was an upper caste guy who just kind of hung out.
Yeah.
Hung out with fucking poor people, I think.
Right.
And
He was a Kshatri, I think. Or he was in that, he worked in the royal court or whatever it was.
And he was just like, I think he gave like a plate of food to a Dalit. And
Yeah,
they're like,
exactly.
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, they're like, kill him.
Like,
Spear this man.
Spear this fucking loser.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? And he
Yeah.
just got killed. And they're like, okay, we'll saint him.
Yeah. He high-fived a Dalit or something. And they're like, kill him.
Seems like an easy path because Mother Teresa had to save 1 billion people's lives. And even still, she's level 1 saint.
Yeah.
This guy gave 1 plate of food to a Dalit. They're like, this guy really went above and beyond the Call of Duty. I mean, I think they just want, again, you're right. You're 100% right. Like the marketing thing is like, they just want more Indians, so more Indians will fucking become Catholic.
Well, it's just like, Catholicism, religiosity in general is just on the strict decline in the West, like everyone's secular.
Sure.
Like, now they're all like, we're Buddhist or we're Hindu or whatever, right? Now, so they have to be like, well, what the fuck are we going to do? We got to keep this business going. Like, all right, well, let's get in here with...
Right.
I mean, I think what's his name? Pope Francis right now? Is that his name, Joe? I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
He's kind of gay coded. Kinda, you know what I mean? That's his vibes. Like he's kind of gay. He's kind of a.
His name's Francis.
Yeah, his name's Francis.
Francis is the gayest guys I know. Are all named Francis.
He's got kind of a gay
Who's
vibe.
next? Pope Julio.
Yeah.
What's going on?
He's like the hipster pope. So I think it's one step away from having like. I think the Latinos will be very upset. The Hispanics will be very upset if it's not like an Incan or whatever, like a Peruvian guy who's not the next pope. If they bump up the Indians or something, right?
I mean, you're right. The black KKK members that are kind of coming up,
right?
You got these fucking Jewish Nazis, and I'm like, here comes the Indian Christians, coming in, like.
And so it could be Indians were very industrious, we're the model minority type,
dude.
Right?
I will say this: we will fix their fucking Gregorian chants pretty quick.
Yeah.
Indians come in, put them Carnatic in that goddamn chant, because that shit is fucking boring.
I don't know. It's like it's total deracination though with the Christianity.
Right.
That's the thing about a lot of the Abrahamic. It's scorched earth. It's like no. I now declare you, Saint Bradley or whatever. You know what I mean? You're going full white, right?
And they give you like oatmeal to eat. This is your new food.
Yeah. Well, I think one thing they do in the marketing, though, I think a lot of the Abrahamic is they're like, actually, the Vedas talks about Prophet Muhammad. You know this? I kind of love that as a tactic, though. I kind of love that. To me, I'm like into that.
Bro, the amount of like converts they've gotten off like one historical fact.
Yeah.
And it was, Muhammad liked the tip.
Yeah.
Muhammad did the asshole, and then some like weird leather daddy's like, I guess I'm Muslim now. It's like, bro. Muhammad, you say anything Muhammad did is like, okay, I'm in. Speaking of which, our first news story of the fucking day.
What's our time at, Joe? What's our time at? Okay.
All right, cool. It's like a 9 moment. Al Qaeda is threatening Hindutva.
Oh yeah, it's getting spicy. They're threatening all of India. They're just like, we're gonna do some suicide bombings. Al Qaeda, first of all, welcome back.
Well, I mean, it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Hey, like heart goes out to you.
Yeah,
you're the Tiger Woods of terrorism right now. I see y'all. Go on another...
Because of that thing we talked about, I think last week, where it was Nupur Sharma, BJP spokeswoman. Quoted a hadith or whatever where it's like, Muhammad married a 6-year-old or whatever, right? And all this whatever. And they were just like, how dare you? What I don't get is like, it's clearly about the tone of saying it. Because if an imam or whatever is like, the Prophet had a wife at 6, they'd be like, hurrah,
and
three cheers.
She was pretty hot.
Yeah.
And they're like, I have seen my own niece. Actually.
So I think it's a very interesting thing in that way. And that, I think it's stupid to be inflammatory and towards the prophet and all that. I think that's always dumb.
Of course.
I always think that's super dumb when people are like, "Je suis Charlie" or whatever. I'm like, listen, you knew what happened after the first shooting. This is what I always used to say when people were getting Charlie Hebdo'd.
Yeah.
It was like, you wouldn't go up to some guy in a bar if you're like a scrawny little bitch and some guy who's like 3 times your size and just start talking shit. And then when you get fucking washed out, they're like, nobody's like, je suis Oliver or whatever the fuck your lame name is.
You done got fucked up, bitch.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. It's like they're asking for it. They know the push things. ISIS, you're right, back in fucking black. They have a rebrand too.
Yeah.
Because now it's not just Al Qaeda. It's Al Qaeda of the Islamic State or something. So it's like
that's Al Qaeda in the subcontinent.
Yeah. So that was like AQIS.
Yeah.
Trying to ride off some IS vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
Rebrand.
It's like an knockoff shit.
Akis.
Yeah, Akis.
This is Al Qaeda made in China.
No, we're not. We're Akis. Actually, we're Akis.
It's like,
he's kind of nervous and
it's like,
ashamed.
Instead of an iPhone,
it.
it's a fly phone. It's like the manufacturer got.
Oh, your son's in ISIS. No, he's Akis.
You got
the Akis.
Yeah, a lot of good work actually. You don't think?
Oh, well, for my son, Akis was his safety school, his safety group. He's in ISIS,
that's our
though.
HBCU.
Yeah.
Is our fucking is Akis. And so they're in Akis now, and they come at, they're like, we will kill all the saffron terrorists, which is the funniest. I think that's the funniest way to describe Hindutva terrorists because we are
really
the
charming.
Zatar. We are the Zatar terrorists.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're gonna fuck over the saffron, and then we have a nutmeg terrorist over
Nutmeg
there,
terrorists.
and then the cumin.
Those are the Nazis. Those are the nutmeg terrorists.
Nutmeg terrorists, the Nazis.
Nutmeg terror.
Nutmeg terror. Yeah, what would you call a white school shooter? He's a season listed
Yeah,
salty terrorist.
salty terrorist.
Salty
You know?
So one of them sodium terrorists
Yeah.
came at us again.
A stevia terrorist, maybe.
Stevia terrorist.
A Splenda terrorist.
Who was like a black sniper who shot
Oh, John Allen Muhammad, you mean?
the KFC terrorist?
Yeah,
11 herbs and spices.
the garlic powder
The
terrorist.
garlic powder terrorist. The Lowry's terrorist.
Yeah. it's nice, saffron terror. It's kind of,
They used to
hey.
call Sukarno from Indonesia chili terrorist.
Chili
yeah, straight up,
terrorist.
dude. Yeah. They used to
This is like the way that they treat the N-word for lazy racists, where they just attach the local pineapple N-word or whatever, Oh, that's a Polynesian,
a Polynesian suicide bombers called
He's
the
durian N-word.
pineapple terrorist.
Pineapple terrorist.
I was like, Mom, I want to join ISIS. She's like, Usama, don't be a jackfruit terrorist.
Yeah, don't be a jack.
You're Bengali. Don't. It's just so. Anyway, so Al Qaeda's back. I'm excited to see what's going on there.
Yeah.
Because ISIS was kind of that, it's been resting on its laurels pretty intensely. And Al Qaeda's
ISIS, no, I think Putin wiped out ISIS.
Yeah.
The Putin-Trump broalition there wiped out ISIS in the Levant, right?
The broalition.
They cleaned up there, the broalition.
There was just some ISIS leader like in a cave. We had no match
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
bromance of Putin
You know what? I
and Trump.
think there's something to that where they were like, okay, these guys aren't a bunch of pussies, actually. Like, this guy's retarded. He's kind of like us in a way. And so maybe we shouldn't fuck with them. Like, these are guys that don't care about human rights. They don't even pretend to care about human rights. So, like,
there's a real recognized real going on.
yeah, exactly.
Happening definitely at this time.
Yeah. So I think maybe, like, the broalition definitely.
Maybe that's why ISIS maybe just stopped. They're like, it's the first government that they didn't see as gay.
Right,
They're
exactly.
like,
They're
y'all,
like,
okay.
Hey, y'all representing.
Y'all
again.
representing. We're
Okay.
back. Okay, that's all I know now. But Biden's gay again. They're like, all right, let's fucking get some guns out.
Yeah. It's back to Biden. They're like, fuck. They backslid into being pussies.
So watch out.
I mean, I think, I don't know. Al Qaeda going to town in India. The thing is, like, there haven't been a lot of, like, indigenous Indian or Bangladeshi terrorists.
Well, in Bangladesh, you have the Jamaat-e-Islami who are pretty Muslim.
That's like an organization, though, right? That's like a political
And they're not,
party.
and they're pretty, they get pretty intense. They'll every couple
That's
of
like their RSS or
right.
something,
Every 2
right?
days, 2 years, they'll give like a list of demands. And they're like, hey, be like this or else, We say no, and then something happens negative. Maybe ISIS comes in. In Bengali world, ISIS loves to shoot up cafes. That's their thing.
Ah, yeah.
They love a cafe shootout.
Cafe. Same in India.
Yeah.
That was what that whole hotel thing was.
I think they just see as cafes and hotels
Yeah.
as dens of sin or
Right.
something like.
Yeah, people, they're being lazy,
God.
sitting around doing nothing.
Lazy and gay. Because all coffee shops in the world have that little LGBTQ flag.
Yeah, it's
Y'all
true.
gotta stop putting the flag out there. Okay? Because ISIS sees that, they're like, bring in the fucking guns. The flag is dangerous. I love y'all. Everyone knows that a coffee shop is progressive.
Yeah,
We don't
I
gotta
know.
put the
We get
fucking,
it.
double trans, double
Right,
LGBTQ
right.
flag. They just start bombing those.
You're right. It would make more sense to like blow up a bar, or a nightclub, like the guy in Florida did, right? Pulse nightclub shooting, that would make more sense. But they're going after cafes.
Or blow yourself up because you're gay.
Yeah, that's also.
Most y'all are gay.
I think there's something to cafe jihadism. It's like, I don't know. Am I?
Cafe jihadism.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't love cafe type people either.
I'm with you, dude.
It's like, and the more we're talking about it, I'm like, actually, ISIS, they're kind of dope. They're just anti-pussy.
Pussy.
They're just anti-soy boy. They're anti being a little bitch.
In their cave, they just have a picture of a black turtleneck with an X over it.
I mean, it's like, look, they're not going to China. You know what I mean?
Right.
China be doing the most when it comes to Muslim oppression or
Right.
whatever, right? They got the camps and the.
that is true that they don't ever talk about the Uyghur shit. They're kind of like, okay, China.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
I
like,
see
okay,
you.
never. China doing their thing.
Oh, what it is.
You know.
You can hear the Uyghur scream, easy, Christian guy, I'm sure. Please be. It is true. There's like they're scared of China. We're all scared of China. I mean,
China. Only one guy isn't scared of China, and that's Donald J. Trump.
Dude, he was coming. The hero we needed. The hero we didn't deserve.
Just in the wrong form.
Ahead of its time. We're gonna look back at Trump like he was.
I mean, I think a lot of people already are just like looking at Biden. They're like, "Fuck."
You know that's like he's our Al Gore. Trump is our but instead of global warming, it's China.
Okay, we're gonna get canceled for this. We don't like Trump, guys. We do think he's hilarious, though. Like, I'm about to start up a Truth Social account just because I want to see what this guy's up to. You know,
I think he's gonna be president again.
You think so?
No, I hope not. But because it's like because he's gonna spend his whole lifetime just being like 4 years of like, and like it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah,
I think of just him going. So maybe not Trump, but Steve Bannon. I'm with
Bannon. I'm down with Bannon.
I just want to see how much his skin has deteriorated.
He's really he's like medieval looking. Dude. If you get up and close to him, it's like he looks like he's from the Dark Ages.
Can we do the Ring Around the Rosie song around him? Because it's like give him some pocket full of posies.
Yeah, no,
this guy has bubonic plague.
He looks like a stable peasant or something. When you look at his face,
I'm gonna put some chainmail on him.
Yeah, you know?
Like you fucking old.
He doesn't get chainmail. He gets leather. That's the class of armor he gets. You know, he's pure cannon fodder.
Here's a stained tunic. You fucking disgusting pussy bitch.
like he does not.
If there ever was a white Dalit, it would be the medieval stable boy.
Yeah, the medieval stable boy. Well, that is the caste system of medieval Europe is very much tracks with
feudal, right?
Yeah, you have the priest class at the top, then you have the royalty, and then you have all the rest, right?
Oh God, yeah, Steve Bannon, Jesus Christ,
Steve Bannon, yeah.
Last thing was going before
he's got a mullet too.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't even know what he's doing right now. Still Breitbart.
I don't know. Joe, you would know. No, I'm kidding.
You love this sort of shit.
I don't know. I think he's like under indictment or something.
Something like that. Who knows?
For keeping it too real.
Dude, that guy's the man. I mean, dude, he's so real he didn't put on lotion ever. You know what I'm saying?
That's how real. He was too real.
Put a mask between me and the people.
I don't need no fucking sunblock, bitch.
Yo.
He just went out and he just like
pustules.
Yeah.
You look like the next planet we're gonna colonize. Like that's how
he looks. His face looks like the surface of Mars. Every time I see a thing of Mars, I'm like, is this like a fucking close up of Steve Bannon's?
Why is there a rover going on your face taking pictures, dude?
It's like a Steve Bannon biopsy. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, did you leave mid biopsy? What's going on?
All right,
He's disgusting.
We got to wrap it up, guys. All the lessons we imparted to you from this one, run with them. We love you guys. Thanks
it's all the Junglee. We take the shit. We make it happen.
We have a good time. Don't join Al Qaeda in the subcontinent. They're not going to succeed either.
Dude, in the subcontinent,
they're not really going to succeed there. Like they don't have the fire for it. All the things get diluted into Indianness. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, they want to try and be like, but they're not as intense as the Arab.
They're the Rick Astley of terrorists.
Right, exactly.
They're one hit.
They're like the white jazz.
The white jazz.
They're like elevator music.
They had one hit maybe. 9/11 was big, right? But
yeah.
Nothing crazy since
then.
It's
like elevator jazz. Like,
elevator jazz.
9/11 was like planned maybe in Pakistan, but it wasn't executed by Pakistanis.
Right.
It just wasn't. We're Indians aren't really fully built for that life.
Saying. Just so relax. Help the communities out,
Yeah.
Start the little leagues.
Everybody calm down, which is, I think, becoming the lesson that we always have to leave people on in Mango is everybody just shut up, calm down.
Please, dude.
Just chill, bro, please.
And then one guy is like, you tell me to chill.
Exactly.
We end up radicalizing some random Indian guy. And I'm sorry about this guy, but I don't know what to say to you. All right, just chill.
Sometimes they just come in so angry, You guys come in real hot in the comment section, but thankfully that's where they leave it. That's the battlefield. They leave it all on that battlefield.
Yeah. And then they go join Al Qaeda. I guess if that's what it takes for you not to join Al Qaeda, a little comment action.
Be like a little bitch in the comments.
Have at it.
Guys, by the way, we did get censored on YouTube because of some content last time. It wasn't even anything racy. We were just talking about something in current events. Please consider going back to our last episode with Samir Nassim.
Right.
Go watch it, like it, tell your friends, comment on it. let's fight against the man.
It's a great fucking episode. A lot of
It's
laughs.
very funny
lot of
episode.
real, like, just good convo. And so let's give it the service it requires. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Real
it's
talk. It's
a
awesome.
great episode.
We're doing some house shit where we're getting some camera stuff ready for a sort of streamlined process. So things are upgrading right now.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking with us.
And we do have the
in
Mango
this.
Bay live show coming up in August. Stay tuned for that. People have been on the Patreon for 3 months or more?
Yeah.
You guys getting in free. So I'm just saying, get in there now. Maybe we'll make an exception. Guys, and that's going to be for all future shows as well.
Yes.
This has been Mango Bay. We love you guys. Subscribe all over YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Write us a review. Patreon. We love you. Thank you.
Banana again.
Banana again.
Banana again.
Your Mango Bay.